Hello, everybody. Happy New Year.
Hello. Not yet.
Well, it nearly is.
Hi guys, how you doing? We were just saying we've got very squeaky chairs,
Yeah,
particularly
this one is very squeaky.
that one. So we're gonna have to put up with that. Anyway, yeah, hi, how are you? This is our regular Sunday show. We missed out last week because that ended up being Christmas Eve.
Mhm.
So yeah, we're back. And yeah, let me pop in the chat and see. There's a lot of people chatting away. Let me scroll back. I don't think we'll get the regular numbers because people will be out at parties. And
Yeah, lucky people are out partying.
we're staying in for the first time in years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, normally we don't do anything very exciting. We're normally, well, I mean, it's exciting, but we're at your mum's. We're not like out at a club or in a pub or something.
No. I don't think I can scroll right back to the beginning, but we've got Pizza Retro, Collectibles in, Carol Doherty's in there. Yeah, I can't get back before that, so I don't know who was first in. I don't know why.
Peter Ray's in, Gary Dunster, Brian, Electronic Firing Squad, and Stu Mandry. Oh, you got yourself a drink. I could have done that.
Yes, New Year's Eve.
I might go and get one in a minute.
Go and get yourself. I'm having.
Well, scroll down so we can see what people are saying.
Bombardier bitter.
Scroll down so we can see what people
Hang on.
are saying.
Priorities. It's got a widget in it.
Anyway, I hope everybody's having a nice day so far, and I hope you've all had a brilliant Christmas. We've had quite a busy Christmas, but fun as well.
I've messed it up now.
Honestly, bear with.
Would you like a head on your beer, sir? I'll let that settle, shall I?
Yeah, I think you should.
You want what? Scroll down.
Yeah, I wanted to see what people are saying.
Bomb Crack Picker's in there. Heather.
Oh yeah, Heather's in.
Wow, it's busy.
Yeah. Oh, who else is
John Williams? He's still alive.
Oh, Twin Red Dragons in. Win by Doing.
Steve Green. Dave Rowland. Hi guys.
Yeah, Gary's in. Did you say that already?
Gary.
Yes.
Brings me on to a couple of thank yous.
Yeah, I have already thanked Gary.
Have you?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
But yeah.
Thanks, Gary. We got your card from Gary, Jackie, Sophie, and Ted the dog. So thank you so much for that. And Peter, who I think is watching, I think I messaged Peter on his channel. We got your card as well. Thank you so much for that. It just amazes me that we're getting cards from YouTube.
It was really nice, wasn't it?
Viewers.
It was lovely. A few other people have popped in. Lark Trading, Stephen Steph. Hi guys.
Hey.
Fee Bluebird, Lucy. I don't know if Lucy was in before, but we couldn't get to the top. Peter Cummins is in, and Julie Poshtotty, Luke Elks, and Malhal.
I was watching Stephen Steph.
Oh, Panzer. I missed Panzer.
I was watching Stephen Steph about an hour or two back.
Yeah, at the flea market.
They were selling kind of the leftovers from their pallets. If you don't watch their channel, you should do. And it was just fascinating to watch other people selling. It was just addictive. I was supposed to be doing some work in here or doing a bit of packaging. I just got hooked on it, and they did over $700.
Wow, that's fantastic.
Yeah. So good work, guys.
I was just reading. Barry said, "Is it sad that the best thing I've got to do on New Year's Eve is to watch this live chat?" Well, no. As long as it's not sad that the best thing we've got to do on New Year's Eve is talk to you guys, and that's not sad at all. So there you go.
We did have plans for New Year. We were planning on going away, but that didn't work out, unfortunately. So we're at home with our daughter, which is fine. You know,
yes, that's fine.
We shall entertain ourselves.
We did have an invite to your sisters, didn't we? But
yeah,
we decided no, we're just going to be quiet and see it in together, I think.
See if I can finish pouring this.
Yeah.
We also had a surprise parcel. Well, I say surprise. I did actually get a message from a chap.
Oh, is it?
So I'm no good with names. Rob did message me to say he had a gift for us, and it arrived a couple of days ago.
Yeah, and they're really cool. We love them.
So these, if you followed our channel for a while, you would have seen that last summer we went to the 80s festival.
Yeah, we went to Rewind.
And we've booked to go again next year. So we now have 80s t-shirts to wear. There was a Star Wars one in there as well.
Yeah, there's an Angry Birds
Star Wars one randomly, which says Bad Boy. Cool.
Yeah.
But yeah,
So thank you, Rob. They're
they
really
were
nice
amazing.
surprise, and we will definitely be wearing those.
We
at
will wear
Rewind.
those and try and make sure we get them in the video when we go next summer to the Rewind Festival.
Yeah.
We'll take those along and wear those for sure.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was another fantastic surprise.
So a few other people have joined us. Karen has joined us. Hi, Karen. And David McGregor. And yeah, I think that was... Oh, Steve Green I saw pop in as well, and John Brady.
David McGregor. I need to send
Gosland.
David my switch code.
Okay.
To do online. You know what I mean?
Oh, that switch code.
Yeah, I've not got that sorted. I will set it up. I have a feeling that he's going to kick my ass
I should think
Mario
so.
Kart.
Well, Soup will if you manage to.
I'm out of
play
practice.
Soup. So yeah.
Blitz, loving the t-shirt. Oh, this t-shirt. Yeah, this was one of my Christmas presents. This is Control Freak. So you've got Xbox, Dreamcast, PlayStation, N64, Wii, Atari, and SNES, and NES controllers.
Yeah.
Not that I ever had a Dreamcast.
It couldn't be a more perfect t-shirt because you are a control freak.
I'm not a control freak. Is that how you see me?
You do like to control things.
Okay.
We won't have a domestic. It's New Year's Eve.
Depends how many of these I have.
Yeah. I might go and pour myself a drink while you do your what I got for Christmas video.
This is all I've got with me.
Didn't you bring anything else in? Oh, I thought you were going to show you other t-shirts.
No.
Oh, okay.
I don't know why they are. I was wearing one yesterday.
Okay. Well, I'm going to go and get a drink because it's New Year's Eve.
Okay. Right. Let me read in the chat. Joni says hello from Florida. We have plans to go to Florida next year, soon to be this year. We went and got some prices to go and do Disneyland. It's going to cost us an absolute fortune because we have to go in August due to Ellen being at school and we can't take her out of school. But that is still the plan. We're thinking next few days we're going to go and get something booked. But it's eye-wateringly expensive because of the time of year with the flights and everything. So, but yeah, we will hopefully be in Florida at some point. Peter Cummins, has anyone done much work over the festive period? I've done nothing, and it's so hard to get back into it. I'm kind of itching to go again, to be honest. We've taken, I don't know, a week or week and a half off, pretty much. Sales have dried up. Oh, well, saying that, eBay was okay. We did well over 100 today on eBay. Yeah. Amazon, we've got about 120 items left there, which is fantastic. We cleared all of the toys and games we sent up.
Yeah.
The stuff that's left, I'm going to go through and be really hard with it. I'm going to either get it destroyed or sent back, start afresh. And I've got, talking of Amazon, not all of this is for Amazon. These big boxes you will have seen already. We went out for the last couple of days. This is not all of it by a long shot. This is all cosmetics that we've been buying up in the sales. All of this, there's piles and piles of it in here. So yeah, we've spent.
So that's all for FBA. Can I show this book because it's really funky?
Yeah.
And yeah.
Oh, yeah, I bought a few of these.
Can I say where we got it from?
If you want.
Is it Poundland?
That was in Poundland.
Yeah. So this came from Poundland. I don't know if you can see. It's by Dorno Porter. It was to go with this series that she did, and it's about vintage clothing. So, yeah, for vintage clothing lovers on the chat, go down to Poundland and see if you can grab yourself one.
Yeah, there was only 3 in the one.
I'm definitely going to have a look at it.
I picked up the 3 that they had with an idea to sell them on.
Yeah, I might keep it.
You can't keep it. I bought it to sell. Have a look and then I'll sell it.
I might. Depends how useful it is and how interesting it is. I'll definitely have a read of it first.
Does she talk about what, like labels and how to spot vintage and that sort of stuff?
I don't know. I haven't had a good look at it yet.
Oh, okay. Anyway, so yeah, we've spent, I think we're at about £400 or £500 on this.
Have you mentioned that we've got a super chat?
No. Do you want to mention that we've got a super chat?
Yeah, scroll down.
Oh, there it is. There it is. There it is.
Oh, it's from Stephen Steph. Thanks, guys. It says, thank you guys so much for having us on your channel and introducing us to all of your subs. that have joined us. They are hilarious, so fun. We love you all, and we love you too. So thank you.
It was an absolute pleasure chatting to you, and we have to do that again at some point in 2018. So yeah, we will definitely catch up again, maybe on your channel, or you can come back on ours for another hangout, because we thoroughly enjoyed that, and we still got loads more questions. So yeah, let's hook up again and do it again. It was an absolute pleasure, and I'm so glad that people have found your channel, because I'm still hooked on watching.
I don't know if you read this. Brian said, if you're going to Disney World and need any extra park passes, hit me up. I literally have a stack of park hopper passes that never expire from years of working for Disney. Well, that is something that we are definitely planning for next year.
I said while you were getting a drink.
Okay.
That is fantastic. I will private message you, and you can explain a bit how that works. I mean, we've been looking at getting a package where the parks are included.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that.
So really, I don't know, and I don't know what
to go to all of the Disney parks.
I don't even know what a hopper pass is. So
know.
yeah, Brian, that is extremely generous. I will PM you at some point, and we'll work that out. Cool. I'm excited about that.
Yeah, that sounds cool.
Hopper pass. And that means you can go in and out of parks or something.
I don't know. We'll have to find out.
Cool. Anyway, yeah. So thanks for the super chat. That's so generous. Fantastic. And here's to 2018, guys.
Yeah. Cheers, everyone. Here's to a fantastic next year of reselling.
Yes. Let me scroll down and see what's going on. Florida is better at Easter, cooler and less humid. Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure we'd get stuff at Easter. Because summer, where we were looking, the hotels and stuff were already getting booked out now for next August.
We could look into it.
Yeah, we were going to do 10 days, and then the price was like daunting, so we're going to probably do a week.
Yeah.
So we could do that at Easter. Or will Ellen be revising and then?
Oh, she might. Yes, she will.
Ellen has exams. She's GCSE year.
Yeah, she's going to be full on.
So
revising at
I
that
think
point.
It's going to be August. Steve Green says, my sales have really dried up. I'm hoping it picks up after New Year.
Yeah, I've actually been marking down a lot of the clothing, and I've had a few good sales, haven't I? And also I think people start to think about buying clothing about this time of the year.
Yeah, all people's brains are out of the Christmas craziness.
They're thinking about treating themselves. And
yeah, we sold some kids stuff
today. New wardrobe, new year, new me kind of thing. New wardrobe and yeah, we
sold a few kids like sleeping bags today.
Yeah, and I don't know if you saw on my Instagram or on our Facebook page, I sold those vintage shoes that I picked up for 20p.
20p?
20p at the last jumble, and sold them for £40, and they're going to Australia on GSP.
That's an epic flip.
Yeah.
20p at the Hitchin jumble?
No, the one in Ware. Well, 100.
Wow. Yeah. I don't even remember those. Excuse me, guys. Right. Let me keep scrolling. Right. Steve and Steph are asking Brian what his job was there.
Carol says, give Andrea one of the vintage books there. Listen to Carol. Thanks, Carol.
If Andrea wants one of the books, you'll just have one of the books. Not much I can do about that.
It depends.
I'll
have a good read of it and see what it's like, and if it's worth keeping.
We've been going buying cosmetics, and we've been like, I'll have one of these.
I'm sure that you'll all agree with this. Like I said to Nick, that if it's better I buy it when it's on sale and not when it's full price. So if I've had my eye on something, or I'd really like something, is it not better to buy it when it's cheap?
Yes, definitely, for sure.
Yeah.
Anyway, Stu Mandry, January was one of my busiest months this year. The sales will come. Well, we are going on a purge of stuff. Whatever's left of my stuff that's listed, I've already started relisting some today, and just marking it down. I want it gone. I want a fresh start.
Yeah. You're going to do the same with me for the kids' clothes. I'm just marking it right down.
Yeah.
To practically giving it away.
And what doesn't sell, we're going to either donate or do a couple of boot sales and clear out. Because I've certainly really enjoyed this year. The second half of this year, we pretty much stopped buying, apart from jumble sales, and we've just been clearing. There's still a mountain of stuff here that's going to go to. We're going to do a couple of car boot sales with it, and then it's all going to be donated. Apart from that, yeah, we've done really well. We do have all that sports stuff, all of this up here, which we've barely touched, but that's another story. Dave Rowland asks, is Quillian asleep? Not seen him yet.
I expect he's out partying. I don't know. What time
it's
is it?
too early
no,
there.
it'd be more lunchtime.
They're 8 hours behind
Yeah.
in New York. Okay.
Well, he still could be. He could be with friends.
Oh, we're way behind in the chat. Steve and Steph have just said for sure we'd love it. So yeah, I need to catch up. Yeah, we'll sort that out at some point. Okay, let's scroll on. Here we go. What's the hopper?
Hopper means you can go to either and both parks. That's an awesome blessing. So yeah, cool.
Both parks. There's more than 2 parks.
Yeah, there are, but I don't know.
Well, you were saying you really wanted to do the Harry Potter one.
Oh, definitely, but that's not Disney, obviously. That's Universal.
So yeah, see, it's complicated.
Yeah.
Ellen's
watching Harry Potter currently.
Is she?
Yeah.
Oh, I just saw a comment I was going to read, and then the chat did that jump thing. Hold on. This Mike Do says, Thanks, Nick. I have been watching your videos ever since you first started. I'm amazed how much you improved in front of the camera. You used to look weird and nervous. It's true. I can't deny it. Weird and that's a good t-shirt. Weird and nervous.
Yeah, that suits us both.
But now you look relaxed. Well, we've done now 600 and something, probably near 650 odd videos. So you do get more and more used to it. I'm still never completely relaxed in front of the camera.
No.
I do enjoy it a lot more now. So yeah, it just comes with time, really.
Yeah, Lisa Fane's popped in. Hi, Lisa. Happy New Year to you.
Let me scroll down. Right, let's try and get to the end.
Else has popped in.
You can hire a house near and around Disney for around 750.
Yeah, now that's what
for a week. That's good. I mean, that price is good.
The travel agent was talking about that, wasn't she? About hiring houses.
Yeah, but I think she was talking about a lot more money than that.
Maybe.
We need to do to do some research, I think. Because if we hired a house a bit further out, I mean, I'm happy to hire a car and drive in the States. I've driven over there, and that would be fine. So we might look into, almost like an Airbnb type thing.
Maybe.
And then driving to the parks.
Yeah.
We could even not get a package deal and just buy the flights and do the whole thing ourselves over there, which we did before. When we briefly talk about this, just before we had Ellen, so 17 years ago, it's 2000.
Yeah.
We
gosh, that's a long time ago.
Yeah, I think I just quit my job. And you.
Yeah, I quit mine as well.
Yeah, we both quit our jobs. We have a habit of doing this, and we got tickets to fly to America, and we
traveled for a month.
We traveled for a month. All we did was we landed in Orlando, and we had rented a car, but it was a rental scheme where we had to drop this car off at LAX on the other side of America a month later, and that was it. That's all the planning we did. We didn't even have a map.
No, so we just had to find somewhere to sleep every night, didn't we?
Yeah. And it was the most fun we ever had traveling. There were some pretty scary moments and some moments where we had no idea where we were going. Yeah. But that made it so much fun. Yeah. And
there were times when we were on the open road for so long and we were running out of petrol and we thought we were going to break down in the heat.
Yeah.
That was quite
One
scary.
time in Texas, or it might have been Arizona, we were running low and it was just endless miles and miles of desert. And we're like, if we run out of fuel here, we are screwed. But it just worked out, didn't it? We drove off the beaten track all the way to this little town in the middle of, I think this was Texas, and there was this garage and it's just like, shut. Shut today. We're like, no.
Yeah, shut on Wednesday or whatever it was.
Like, curse you. And that was the only gas station, as they called them, in that town. Oh, dear. Right. Let's scroll on. Right.
Dave Rowland's got a question. Last year, we said charity shops had gone up in price. Will they have priced themselves too high to risk now?
I don't think so. I think it will level itself out. If they keep going the way they're going, their sales are going to plummet. I think.
I think they're about right now.
Depends where you go. I think you have to shop around.
Mm.
I mean, we know some that are still really cheap, and others that we don't even step through the door anymore. It's a waste of time.
Yeah.
So it'll be interesting to see how it pans out. Right. Peter Ray asks, "What's everyone drinking?" Do you want to let them know? Did you show your drink? What are you on?
Well, I said cheers with it earlier. It's red wine.
Red wine.
Yeah.
Okay. If Andrea wants one of those books, I'm sure Nick will give her a good deal on the price.
What, £1?
£1, please, with interest. Oh, Heather's having a fruit smoothie, but it's only noon.
Oh,
that's in the US, I would imagine. If it's noon, that would make sense, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah. 8 hours behind. Okay. Gary says fireworks going off already. The dog does not like them. Luckily, with Monty,
he's deaf as a post.
He's deaf now, so he doesn't even bat an eyelid. He'll just sleep through the whole thing. My mum's dog used to go nuts.
Yeah, we used to find him hiding in the bath and all. He used to
hide in the bath. He did. Yeah, one year he vanished, and he somehow had snuck upstairs. This is at my mum's place. That must have been a New Year.
Yeah.
Because we happened to be there, and we found him hiding in the bath. Crazy dog. Yeah, that was Toby, who unfortunately died quite a few years back now.
No, only a couple.
Is it only a couple of years?
A couple of years.
Feels a long time.
Yeah. When I was younger, we used to have a little Yorkshire Terrier, and he used to get up on the furniture and sit behind us, which was quite cute. But except for the fact he was shaking, which wasn't cute. But yeah. So Graham Nichols says, Nick, do you ever drive traffic to your eBay shop using other sites or online ad campaigns?
We've never tried. I'm sure people do and do it successfully, but we've never really done that at all.
No. No, I did it for a bit with Instagram, but I don't really advertise it.
Yeah, you were linking, like you'd show some of the things we picked up and then link to eBay then.
Yeah. I don't really do that now.
No, but I mean, Graham, I'm sure that's an area that we could explore into. It's all about time. Is it worth your time to do it? I don't know.
I don't know. David McGregor says, what did everyone do for New Year at the Millennium? Oh, I didn't say that for the minute. I got wasted in a park as a teenager and passed out on the crazy golf course until fireworks woke me up. Oh dear.
Passed out on the crazy golf course.
Well, I can tell you what we did. We got engaged.
We got engaged. Andrea asked me.
Well, you said if you're waiting for me to ask you, you could wait forever. So I said, all right, then I'll ask you.
Quite what I said.
However you put it. You said, I'm not going to ask you. So I said, all right, I'll ask you. And then you went, okay, yeah.
I'm such a romantic.
You are.
And we were at a New Year's Eve party in the village where I used to live. So we were out with a lot of my old mates, and my sister was there. One of my sisters, Jo, middle-sized sister. And she was quite young at that point, and she had way too much to drink, and to the point where she was just completely out of it.
Well, she was in the toilet, wasn't she? She was passed out.
Yeah, she was not well. So I had to take her home. But I'd been drinking with everyone there had been drinking, apart from this one woman who we didn't know who she was. She took pity on us. And so it was me, this woman I didn't know who it was, and my very drunk sister turned up at my parents' house. Jo in the middle, very drunk, head down like that. And me and this other woman holding her up with our arms around Jo. And Mum opens the door, and I was quite drunk as well. And I said, hi, Mum, Jo's really drunk. We need to put her to bed. By the way, we're engaged. And Mum looked at this strange woman that she'd never seen before. And me went, are you? Who is this person? I'm like, no, me and Andrea. And it was, you had to be there. Yeah. So yeah, for a split second, Mum thought I'd married a strange woman I'd met in the pub.
Right, if you scroll down, we've got another super chat.
We didn't read.
We've got another super chat.
We've got another super chat. Yeah. Hold on. So hard to keep up. Oh, it's not down there. No. Where is it? There it is.
Oh, there we go. Oh, Sib K. Oh, hello. I can't thank you enough for the help that you have provided. This is such a wonderfully patient-friendly and helpful community. Here's to a prosperous 2018 for everyone. Thank you so much, Sibke. And, you know, it's been great to have you as part of the community and to get to know everybody. So,
yeah.
Cheers again.
Cheers, Sibke, and thank you for the generous super chat.
Yeah.
It's a pleasure and an honor that we have so many regulars that want to spend their time with us, rambling in our old garage. It's a pleasure.
I know. Crazy.
So yeah, we didn't read this when we said earlier that Rob sent us the t-shirts. We didn't read out what he said, so I'd quickly do that. It says, I'd like to say a big thank you both for the time you take out of your days to help others. I know when I say it's from so many people that you've helped over the years. I've got such a runny nose. Can you carry on from there?
I'm just starting out on my journey of reselling. This year, 2018, will be my first car boot treasure hunt. I must say I'm not sure if I'm excited about that or feel slight intrepidation. I hope you like the t-shirts. It's just a small token gift to show how much you guys are appreciated. Best regards, Rob Rogers, aka Grow Roots.
Grow Roots.
So that's really cool. Yeah, I think probably a bit of both. I think we felt like that.
What's that?
In slight trepidation and also excitement. So it's okay to feel both, isn't it?
Absolutely. I mean, every time we started a new venture, I think if you're not a bit scared of it, something's wrong.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? And that kind of fear of I've got to make this work, I've got to throw myself into this, that's what keeps you motivated. I think if you go into something thinking, it'll be fine, it'll be easy.
And we've got thoughts of doing different and new things this year that, you know, we don't know if it'll work out or it's just exciting to do new things and to try things, isn't it?
I've already shared about the pub stamps idea. I'm going to start kicking that off soon. Yeah. Oh, this beer's going straight to my head, you know.
You've only just had your dinner, so that should help.
I'm joking. It's really nice stuff, this. I can recommend if you've never tried Bombardier. If you like bitter, that is. It's a really nice flavour to it.
Just hope it doesn't set off all your allergies.
It probably will.
It probably will.
Steve and Steph, that's a funny engagement story. After we were married, someone asked me how Steve proposed, and it dawned on me that he never did. We just got married.
Well, there you go.
Well, we were together for a fraction under 10 years until we got married.
Yeah.
You know, we had to check out the merchandise for a while.
We were engaged for 6 years before we got married.
Yeah.
Everyone kept saying, well, when are you going to get married? Like, oh, no rush. And then one day we were like, do you think we should just get married this year? Yeah.
We always say we did everything backwards because we had a child, we bought a house, and then we got married.
Yeah.
You know?
We never do things, you know, the right way or the right way.
Why be normal?
We always do things in a out of the box kind of a way.
Normal's overrated.
Yeah.
What's that there? They're saying.
I think Brian just shared that he's had battles with leukemia.
Oh, crumbs.
But good to know that you're doing okay, Brian.
Yeah. Right, let me catch up with the chat again. Oh God. Oh,
It's just dead air at the moment while we're reading the chat. Andrea, falling on a bruise, says she proposed to her husband in the dog food aisle in Morrison's after being together for 3 months. Still together 17 years later.
Wow.
Fantastic.
Together 3 months. Proposed in the dog food aisle. Well, for Andrea, that's perfect. She's mad on animals.
Brilliant.
Wow.
And Shelsterina says, same order for my little family. All the best people mix it up a little. Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Well, we kind of just don't plan things. It just happens. Life's what happens while you're making plans, and that totally makes sense for how ours worked out.
I just read IPTV Sports says, hi, Nic and Andrea. I have a small number of GoPros. I will be sending you one for free next week.
Really?
Wow, that's incredibly generous. But thank you.
Is that IPTV Sports? Wow. I would love a GoPro.
Yeah, I know. Imagine what you could do with that.
It's like Christmas all over again.
Thank you.
If you don't know our address, PM me, but it is on our eBay account, which is fairly easy to find. But yeah, PM me on Facebook if you need an address.
J Ben says, I think that's June.
Wow.
Is that engagement story? Met in April 72, engaged 6 weeks later, then married the next year, 73. Not pregnant, by the way, still together after 44 years. That's fantastic.
Oh, wow.
44 years.
So they met the year before I was born.
Amazing. That's great.
Together for 44 years.
Yeah.
That's longer than most murderers get, isn't it? It is though.
That's what you said in our last, because we've been together 20 years now.
Yeah.
You said that's more than I'd get.
More than the life stretch.
Carol says, don't conform, Nic and Andrea, make your own rules. Yes, completely agree.
It's kind
with
of
that.
what we've done. We've kind of, made this whole thing up as we've gone along. It totally relates to our business as well as our private life. Yeah. Well, I'm loving these engagement stories. You got any more? We can just read out your stories.
David McGregor says, hi, Nic and Andrea. I have a number of new iPads. Oh, thanks, David, if you're going to send us one of those.
iPad would be fine. I broke mine. We had an iPad.
I'd really like a new iPad Pro.
Yeah.
Like the look of those. Because I've been looking at laptops, but that looks amazing.
I'd like, what's the really thin iMac, if anyone's got one? I was going to say, but we had an iPad. This is going back like about 4 or 5 years when we had this converted. And I was, most of the work had been done. We just had the concrete floor poured in here and raised up. And I was wandering around. I think I was just taking pictures to share with someone. And I dropped the iPad in here onto the newly made concrete floor and smashed the corner and smashed the screen through.
Yes, not your finest moment.
The air was blue in here.
Sib K says, I've always wanted a Tesla if someone from IPTV
Oh, a Tesla.
motoring is around.
I'd love a Tesla. Yeah.
And IPTV Sports says, no, you skipped straight past it. I think it.
Oh, no problem, Nic. I'll PM you. Cool.
And David McGregor says, I'll be sending you one next week. We'll be looking forward to that, David. Thanks.
Thanks, David. And I'll send you my switch code. There you go. Fair swap.
George Ross. Thank you, George. Is super chatted £2. I need to say dollars then. Happy New Year, Nic and Andrea. Thanks again. Happy New Year to you, George. So
thank you, George.
Thank you for being a part of our community. And
and
or
best
the
of luck.
Community, should I say? It's not ours. I don't know why I said that.
Well, there's the community, and then there's our little community
our
on
little
side.
side
Yeah,
chat.
we can claim this little bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, best of luck for 2018, George. I think we bumped into George, did we?
We did at the Jumble.
Yeah. So our paths may cross again. You never know.
Yeah.
Right. Andrea says, this is falling on a bruise. My mum and dad will have been married 60 years in March.
Wow.
Wow, that's impressive.
I remember going to your nan and granddad's 60th.
Ruby.
Yeah. No, Ruby is 40.
Oh, what was it then?
60 is Diamond, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it is.
Do you know where my mum and dad are at?
They've gone past Ruby, definitely.
Yeah.
So they're getting on for Golden.
Nice. And we're on 10. What's 10? What was 10?
I don't know.
Was it?
I can't remember.
Coal or something? Can't remember what it was. Hi, Nic and Andrea. Says, oh, Ray Statter. Blimey, that's a blast from the past. Around the time I started YouTubing, Ray was chatting with me a lot then, and he had a channel going then. Wow, hi, Ray. Says, hi, Nic and Andrea. Many thanks for all the great videos in 2017. Here's to many more in 2018. Cheers. No, good to see you, Ray. Hope things are good up in Scotland.
Simon, who's Blitz, said, I proposed to my missus on her 30th birthday in Thailand. So congratulations,
wow.
Simon. Oh, we've had another super chat. I think it's from Carol. Yes. Carol says, thank you for your awesome videos and taking us on your travels. Love to Nic, Ellen, Andrea, and my wee favourite, Monty.
Yes, Monty. We took Monty out earlier. We went out for a hike in the woods with Joe, my sister, and her twins, and little baby Nina. Not really a baby anymore. She was running around the woods.
Well, she was loving life, wasn't she?
And we took Monty, but he got a very muddy undercarriage, as we call it, and legs. So we bathed him when we got back. So he's very fluffy. We blow dried him.
He's not here.
We might have to fetch him at the end.
I might go get him.
But yeah, thank you so much for that, Carol. Very generous of you. And yeah, we plan to keep going in 2018 with the videos. I'm really pleased that you enjoy watching the ones where we go places and we document if we go out somewhere.
You released one today, didn't you? Because we went up to see the Christmas lights.
Yeah, because we really enjoy doing those. And I'm really getting into the editing and messing about with slow-mo and stuff.
But you especially get quite bored when we're shopping. So it gave you something to do.
Yeah, you may have seen the one I put up earlier. We went to London shopping and to look at the lights. So I just spent my time hanging around doing slow motion stuff.
We kept losing you.
Did you?
You kept turning around and you're gone because you were like just standing there doing slow motion or time lapse. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Right. Days May, where is the here? No idea. No,
they're having some time off, I think. Just having a little bit of time for themselves and having some quiet time away from social media.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've spoken to them over Christmas. They're all right.
Yep.
As far as I know.
Having some well-needed time out from social media,
just
I
having
believe.
A break.
Stephen Seth, I think you need to fetch him so we can see his clean undercarriage.
Oh, shall I go and get him?
You go find one, Monty.
Okay.
He'll be asleep somewhere. Yeah. Super K, is there anything you now do on your iPad Pro that you did on your computer or boring size iPad? We don't have an iPad anymore. We never replaced it. Andrew would like an iPad Pro. Okay. Oh, Pete liked my slow-mo. I really enjoyed doing that and putting it together. And slow-mo looks really nothing special until you put music on it and then it jumps out. Hello.
He was very asleep, so he's a bit confused.
People want to see you. Come here. I've trimmed his hair on his face a little bit. You probably won't notice, but come on in. Oh.
Here he is. Mr. Fluffpot.
I missed this big bit in front of his eye. I trimmed around his eyes as well, but I missed a great big...
Bless him.
So yeah, clean undercarriage.
Ish.
Oh dear, should I be showing that on the internet? Yeah, he was quite filthy, weren't you?
No.
He's been ill as well. He got ill from Christmas Day, although I did make him up a little mini Christmas dinner.
It was 2 days after Christmas Day, so I don't think it was
could have
Christmas
been that
dinner.
because he shouldn't really eat, really fatty pigs in blankets and stuff. But we spoilt him on Christmas Day. We don't normally. He normally has dry dog food, so that might have upset his stomach. But he was sick continuously for like 3 or 4 days, wasn't he?
Well, 2 days at least. But one day was really worrying because he was just shaking and he couldn't keep any.
He had a
food
fever
down.
and stuff, and we were at the point where we thought if he's still like it in the morning, we're going to take him to the vets. And then he perked up.
He was fine in the morning.
So and now he's back to his normal grumpy old self.
Yeah, I sat up with him most of the night. He got eye bogies, which won't come out.
Eye bogies.
Eye bogies.
Does anyone else's dog get eye bogies? Because Monty suffers from eye bogies no end.
I think it's a common thing. Oh, Quillen's here. He
hey.
said, did you see the cat I rescued on my YouTube channel? Oh, I haven't seen that yet.
I did see a notification to it. I haven't gone through and had a look. We will check that out.
But hi, Quillen. Good to see you here.
Are you keeping the cat, Quillen? Oh, God, it's so heavy. Thank you so much for the super chat, by the way. People were asking where you were, Colin. They're like, has anyone seen Quillen?
Sibco said, when I woke up today, never did I think I would see the undercarriage of a little dog.
You've seen it all now.
Oh, the day is always full of surprises.
Poor thing. Wafting your parts around on the internet, eh?
Oh, dear.
No, he's now sat right behind my chair. So if I wheel backwards, I'll squash him, which has happened many times. Right. Oh, I think I've caught up with the chat. Oh, yes. Lisa says, one of my cats, Charlie, was poorly with a bad tummy after Christmas due to eating thread from my sewing machine.
Oh, my goodness.
Why would he do that? Little sod. He has eye bogies too.
Peter Ray says, how behind are you, Nic and Andrea, on YouTube vids? Quite far behind, actually.
Well, I started doing a list of ones that had either been recommended or ones that I wanted to do, and I'm going to kind of throw that out the window and start again now.
Yeah, well, I've been watching a
Um,
lot of Vlogmas, so everything else, all resale videos.
Oh, I
have gone
thought
out
he
the
meant
window.
making videos.
Oh, I thought he meant watching.
Probably meant watching. I have lost track of my watch list.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really got into Vlogmas, so I was watching a lot of that.
Yeah, we've tended to sit down in the evening and catch up with YouTube, but because Andrew's been following like X amount of channels,
I've been enforcing Zoella on you.
all
haven't
doing
I?
Christmas
Every
videos
night.
once a day. I haven't had time for a lot of reselling ones, but I will do some catching up. I don't know if Peter's done the video that I asked him about yet, but I'm looking forward to learning about Asperger's.
Yes.
Okay.
Polish in. And
Barry Francis, my dog gets that. See, eye bogies again. I think it's just a build up of what we would say is sleep in her eyes.
It is.
Yeah.
And Chris Gotts is in as well. Just came in to say Happy New Year. So Happy New Year, Chris.
Happy New Year, Chris.
Hope you're going to have a good one tonight.
All the best to you. I messaged Chris the other day and said that you got me first aid kit.
Yes.
Tickets, and I wouldn't have even. I may have found out about them eventually, but I heard about first aid kit from Chris and became quite fanatical for a while. Listened to nothing but pretty much through the summer. Yeah. So we're going to go and see them next summer, is it?
Yeah, April.
April.
No, maybe March.
Cool.
Around that time, anyway.
Shelsteruni, there's been a lot of sickness about this Christmas. Younger daughter started vomiting in the night and has been in all day.
No,
oh, that's awful.
That's horrid.
Yeah. Right.
Gigi says Happy New Year from Austin, Texas.
Oh, cool. Happy New Year to you.
And Ads is in.
Hey, Ads. Jay's off. Says, well, can I love you and leave you, I'm afraid. Have a good night, guys and gals. See you in 2018.
Yeah, have fun.
Thanks for popping in, Jay. So, yeah, what else were we going to talk about?
Chelsea's in as well. I didn't see Chelsea before. So, yeah.
Chelsea. Oh, Alan, yes. Hi there. What else were we going to talk about then? Montague and Neil, we've just covered that.
We just talked about London.
Christmas cards, London. Oh, I've covered all the topics.
Yeah. We've still got a quarter of an hour to go.
So yeah, we're just kind of rambling, really. Sharing some time. We're going to try and stick to an hour for this, I think, and then we can all go and enjoy ourselves, have a few beers before New Year's.
So plans for the immediate New Year. We're just going to spend next week getting ourselves organised, office-wise,
and start a clear out.
And and then get back into it.
And I'm going to start contacting pubs, and I want to get a logo designed, and then I've already spoken to printers. I have a printer that can do the postcards that are part of the whole idea. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I will be doing videos as I get this new little business venture going. I've already found a printers that can do the cards for me. I do need to speak to them again and check that it's porous enough to take ink stamps, because there'd be no good in printing postcards on usual glossy surface because the ink stamps won't stick, or they won't soak in. So yeah, but that's happening. It has to happen now because I've told lots of people I'm doing it. So yeah.
Barry Francis says, do a Happy New Year dance. I will if you will.
I can just watch you.
No, you have to join me.
I don't have to do anything.
I won't do it then. Polishek says that he's starting a YouTube journey. You'll be able to hear my accent on my vids. I hope that will be a fun element to it. Yeah, cool.
When you start, drop me a message and I will put some links out there. Or if you're in the Tat Chat group, when you start the channel, you'll be free to post a link to the channel in the chat so people can go over and check it out. But yeah, let me know and I'll mention it and drop a link in to get you going.
Quillian says, Nic and Andrea, any more concerts coming up? I just saw Morrissey. He's coming soon to the Royal Albert Hall. Well, yeah, you were just saying that I've got your tickets to see First Aid Kit.
Yes, First Aid Kit, Billy Idol, and
Fall Out Boy and Dodie, as much as I've got planned so far.
Yeah,
That's quite a lot, actually. We don't usually have that much.
We don't know the lineup for the 80s festival yet,
No, not yet.
but there'll be another sort of 10 or 15 bands or however many at that. But yeah, that's it for us. But Morrissey should be good. I watched a live gig of his on YouTube not long ago, which was great. I've never seen him live. I wasn't a fan of the Smiths back in the day. I got into them kind of after the event.
I think it was Quillen that was saying that he doesn't do enough Smith stuff, really.
Yeah.
So, which is a bit of a letdown for Morrissey stroke Smiths fans.
But I guess if you're Morrissey, you're proud of your new work and your
That's
solo
true.
stuff.
I get that, but the fans want to hear
I
it.
know.
Yeah.
Hang on. Polish Chick says, thank you. That means a lot, Nick. You've got millions of watches. Not quite millions of watches.
No.
A few thousand maybe. But yeah, do it. It's been life-changing for us doing YouTube and continues to surprise us all the time. So yeah. Go for it.
Airplane says, Andrea, Happy New Year to you, Nick, and your family. Thank you. Happy New Year to you too.
Thank you very much. Nick, your hair looks different. Who did it? The council. Does that say? We were out hiking earlier.
Trust Lisa to come up with a comment like that.
So this is my hat hair. My quiff gets flattened.
Yeah.
You may see in the photos and the vlog of London, I've got this massive like sort of Russian hat with big flaps down the side. But yeah, it doesn't do my hair any good. Right, I'll just drink. I'll get a dry throat.
Pump Crack Picker says Fallout Boy or Fallout Boys. I don't know. How many are in Fallout Boy?
4.
Yeah, probably Fallout Boys then.
Fallout Boy are great.
No, they are. They are. I really need to have a good listen to their new album so I can at least know what's going on while I'm there.
Yeah, well, Andrea and Ellen are going to Fallout Boy. I'm not going. I was kind of briefly into them around sort of, blimey, when was that? Early 2000s, I guess. I've got such a runny nose. It's annoying the hell out of me.
Yeah. So what else can we talk about? In our last chat, we talked about plans for next year, so we can't really talk about that because we've already done it.
Yeah, don't know. I'm just going to keep reading from the chat. George says, I think talking about starting YouTube, he says, I would love to, but just don't have the time to constantly upload good videos. And I'm not a fan of being on camera, especially talking to myself. It can be a time sink. It really can. And there's been times, I mean, we've been doing this now 3 years or something. And there's been times when I've thought I'm going to knock this on the head, because being self-employed, time is your most valuable commodity. And there was times when I was putting so much work into YouTube because I loved it so much and enjoyed it. This was before you were really kind of on board. It got to the point where it was really eating into my daily work. But I've got more efficient at making videos. We do more live chats, which although we're on for an hour, that's it. That's all the work you do.
And it's a Sunday night, so
and we wouldn't be normally working at this point anyway. But yeah, and also because the channel's grown and we do monetize our videos, as you know, it now pays for our time. So, you know, it makes sense a bit more these days.
Yeah. And Airplane says, Andrea, could you please make some videos in 2018 about exactly which clothing brands are worth picking up? Yeah, well, I suppose I could, but I mean, yeah.
Well,
I don't know if it's not really a paint by numbers thing, though, is it?
Well, one way of doing that is as and when you are going through some stuff, listing it, or you have a haul, you could go through and show the brands and talk a bit about them. Yeah. That'd be one way to cover it.
Because sometimes it's not about the brands. I think we've talked about this before. It's not really about brands as such. It's about style. It's about what's in fashion.
Well, I think just pick 10 or 20 things that you're listing in a certain day or week,
could do.
And just show them and just talk about why you think that will sell and why that's a good brand and whatever. I don't know. Oh, there you go, Lisa. Nick, you are still handsome.
She's just sucking up now. South Wales.
There's a super chat in.
No, hang on, I was reading.
Where? There?
No,
Down a bit?
no,
Up a bit?
up a bit.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, go up because I was just reading a comment.
Where?
I'll tell you when to stop. Yeah. South Wales Matt says, I am going to see the Killers in June. Yeah, that'd be cool. We're not really sure about their new stuff though. It's a bit more dancey.
I was listening to the new album on Spotify, and I think I finally get it.
Okay.
It was some of it was very different. I was into the Killers around the time of their second album. Was it Sam's Town? I thought that was just genius, that album. And Hot Fuss, the first album, was great.
Hot Fuss is great.
And then I kind of lost touch for a while, to be honest.
Yeah.
But yeah, listen to the new
Ellen
one on
wasn't
Spotify.
Impressed. My nan really wasn't impressed. We were watching them on TV when I was at my nan's house, and she goes, "I'm off to the bathroom while they're on. Hopefully they'll be finished when I come back." And she comes back with her walking stick, and she goes, "Are they still going? Get off, mate! You're boring. Get off. You're rubbish."
She was shouting at the telly.
She's waving her stick at them, going, "Get off the telly! You're rubbish. Get off." Me and Ellen were in hysterics.
95-year-old women are not the Killers demographic.
No,
really
not. It made me laugh. Dylan O'Neill says, thank you, Nic and Andrea. I joined the group 6 months ago and the info, etc. from the community has been invaluable. Happy New Year from Belfast. Happy New Year to you, Dylan.
Thank you, Dylan.
And we've got 2 super chats.
Yes. Let me scroll down.
One's from Brian. Brian, thank you so much. Always a great Sunday chat between you lovely folks and the Celtic traders. My weekend is never dull. Can't wait to get to know you and your rad followers even more in 2018. Also, Andrea, I love the Instagram. Thanks. Thank you, Brian.
Thank you very much, Brian.
Yeah.
Rad. Now that word takes me back to 1987 or something when I was skateboarding. It makes me
think of like sort of Australian things like we used to watch, like Home and Away, or
yeah,
they used to say Rad.
I used to read Rad magazine, which was a skateboarding magazine. Late 80s into the early 90s. Yeah. Rad, dude.
And Stephen Steph said 125 watching. Don't forget to thumbs up. So thank you for telling people to thumbs up.
Yeah, if you enjoy these.
And we've actually got 155 currently. So
155
hi guys.
In on New Year's Eve.
Thanks for joining us on New Year's Eve, and Happy New Year to everyone.
I really thought we'd get hardly anyone in because surely people have got better things to do. But yeah, welcome if you've just joined us. We're just having a bit of a ramble and chatting about stuff. I don't know.
Loosely reselling related.
There was another super chat.
Yeah, there is. If you scroll down.
As Stephen Steph said, by the way, if you do enjoy what we do, there is that little thumbs up button which lets us know, and if you hit that, we appreciate it.
We do.
Where's the other super chat then?
Must be further down. Oh no. Oh.
I've gone to the bottom and I can't find it.
Right, it must be. There we go. Oh, it's from Daniel. It says, have a great new year. Thanks for all the awesome knowledge and tips that you shared in 2017. Have a good one. Thank you, Daniel, and Happy New Year to you.
Thank you. Really appreciate that. Yes. Well, we've really enjoyed sharing it. I mean, I don't know that we have any particular knowledge beyond other people, but we happen to be the ones talking about it on YouTube. But yeah, I really appreciate that. Down.
Yes. Just wondered what people were saying.
Paul Mosley says no Glastonbury this year, so I need a good festival to go to. Join us at Rewind.
Yeah.
We've never done Glastonbury. We're going to do that one day, I think.
One day, but we said to Ellen, if we do, it will be our holiday that year. So.
Right, where do you want me to go? Down?
Just right down to the bottom because I just.
Oh, I just want to read Gary Dancer. I saw that video, Gary. He says, Nick, the last gamer gave away his whole Star Wars collection to concentrate on gaming. Wow. Now you are almost a full-time YouTuber who is getting your lucky... Now you are almost a full-time YouTuber. I wish. Who is getting your lucky tat stock. We're quite a way off being full-time YouTubers, I'll tell you that much. But yeah, last gamer.
Definitely a long way off.
If you're into gaming, if you're into retro gaming, or even modern gaming, actually, this guy is the Guinness Book of Records holder of the biggest game collection. He's an Australian. He has a massive house and this library of games. It's like, I don't know, 20, 30 odd thousand games he's collected. And he had a huge Star Wars collection. and he decided to just give it all to this girl called Jess who helps him with the videos.
Wow.
And some of it was like posters from the original film that are worth potentially thousands of dollars. And yeah, amazing. And this guy has arcades. He has I don't know how many, 50 or 100 odd arcade cabinets that he's restoring. And I love that channel. I watch it all the time.
Yeah.
Okay. Polish Checks just had a sale. We've not had many today. Well, actually, we had quite a few earlier.
Yeah.
We were, I think we're on about 130 for the day, considering we've not listed for a couple of weeks.
Bum Crack Picker says, Nick, did you have a BMX bike in the 80s?
I had a chopper in the very late, was it 70s? Early 80s, I think. I had a second-hand chopper. And then I had a racing bike. I got myself a racer. I never had a BMX.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then I went on to mountain bikes from there. But I used to be really into my bikes. I got myself a decent racer, and I used to cycle to the coast from here quite regularly. I haven't cycled for years.
No, I don't think it would suit your knees now.
I'm very unfit and have dodgy knees. So yeah. Polish Check says eBay is freaking awesome. Yes, it is.
Yeah. Barry says Neighbours and Home and Away makes me think of the Australian insult dag. Yeah, maybe that's what I'm thinking. I don't know.
Dag? What, as in you're a dag?
Yeah.
Don't remember that. I remember watching Neighbours when Kylie Minogue was in it and Jason Donovan.
Yeah.
And she was like
the
a mechanic.
golden years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was that's about 87 or so, is it? Or
something,
earlier?
Yeah, something like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so Glastonbury's actually having a year off.
Yeah, they do that every now and then because they have to let the fields settle.
Okay. I always think Glastonbury, particularly around like where the main stage is and the other larger stages at the front and where they mosh a lot. If you go around there with a metal detector, I bet you'll find a fortune in pound coins and stuff.
Yeah. Lisa Fenn said, bye, Brian. Has Brian gone?
I guess so.
Scroll up so we can see whether he has.
Excuse me.
Oh, hang on. There we are. Great chat all. Happy New Year. See you next year.
Thank you, Brian. Yes, and thanks again for the super chat. Incredibly generous of you. Yeah, and I need to message Brian then about Disney, whatever you call it, hoppy tickets.
Steve says, Happy New Year, guys. Wife is moaning about me spending time with her or something. Have a great evening. Yeah, we understand that. We're going in a minute anyway, so
yeah, we've been on an hour. We will wind
let you guys go and enjoy your
we will wind
last
up
couple
soon.
of hours of the year. And
Gary says, going back to the last game and giving away his Star Wars collection. This wasn't just a Star Wars collection. This was like huge.
Oh, yeah.
It wasn't vintage stuff. It was mainly the like 1990s stuff. When they reissued, they reissued 1, 2, and 3, or well, the first three films. Yeah. I know what I mean. But it was huge. It says, yeah, with worth thousands was an amazing gesture. Totally right, Nick. Anyone into gaming should subscribe. Great guy and channel, Last Gamer. Yeah. Totally recommend it. And since he's really been pushing the YouTube channel, people from all around the world are just sending him games, so they end up in that collection, and it helps him.
Wow, that's insane.
So he's doing videos that are just unboxings of people sending him tons and tons of games.
Yeah. Take note, Peter Ray.
Yeah, exactly. Right, let me scroll down. Sibke, a flaming galah is Australian slang for someone who's a bit of a doofus, a bit of a fool, a bit of a mentalist, but nonetheless a very lovable creature.
Yeah, well, I think we should probably wrap this up.
You flaming galah.
Let people go and enjoy their new year.
Yeah, I guess so. Okay, well, I really enjoyed that, actually. Yeah. It's gone quick, considering we had nothing particular to talk about.
Yeah. So, thank you for making 2017 amazing for us, and hope 2018 is just brilliant and prosperous, and great.
Yes. I mean, I know we say it a lot, but it really does mean the world to us that we have this support from the community, and we have people that want to come and hang out with us.
Yeah.
It's become a big part of our lives, and we will continue for the foreseeable future. So yeah, have a fantastic evening, whatever your plans are, and we'll see you in 2018.
Indeed. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, guys.
Cheers.
Take care. Yep. Cheers, my dears.
Cheers, my dears. Happy New Year.
I need to press the button. Cheers, guys. Take care.